Good morning, my guys. This is your guy, Ochibela. Well, today is one of those great days, and I'm heading to pick one of my friends. He's starting one of the bodaboda rides. He's going to be one of the bodaboda riders. As you can see, I'm on a bodaboda, and I hope it's going to be a great day. You know, most of the guys confuse what bodaboda guys do and what these other guys do. But as for the bodaboda thing, let me assure you, it's the youth coming out trying to get money in ways that does not affect anyone else. So enjoy my ride. Best way for us to do is come out and try the best way, at least even if it's put a little bit of cash in your pocket a day. If you can just buy a bag of sugar, it makes sense. And this is one of the ways that the youths actually make a living in Kenya. This is the bodaboda life, a life of a bodaboda guy. It's not as easy as most people think, but as long as it puts money on your table, it's the best thing that ever happens to most of the Kenyans. This is your guy, Ochibela.
TikTok baba juu ori wangu ndo nijua hata ivako ori wangu tulitoa doo hivyo mbio mbaya $29
$29? 49? Ayozi umetinga mboka hiyo day, hata wale sikanyagi mboka hiyo day.
Tukafungua PayPal mbio mbaya, tukaenda kwa Google
alafu inaingia kwa nini, M-Pesa hapo?
Inaingia kwa M-Pesa direct kwa PayPal.
Hapa hivi kama jifinya, hakuna hata vile unaweza help. Unfortunately, at times you cannot run away from this. When traffic is there, there's no way to run away from it. But as for a bodaboda, there are many ways to maneuver. These are the advantages of being on a bodaboda. These are the advantages, and this is why you see they're one of the most loved transport system in Kenya. Because the transport system is easy and fast to move, and they can maneuver in whichever place. All you have to do is just have the heart and let the driver take you through. We call them the bodaboda captains. The guys that they know each street of Nairobi, every inch of Nairobi. These guys know it. And if you're late to work, these are the guys that will help you get early to work. Basically, bodaboda is the fastest taxi. Let's say, I cannot say a car, but motors so far. At the moment, we are going to one of other young men who's also going into the bodaboda business. We are going to welcome him in, and may the good Lord protect us through this process of looking for work and hustling to make our lives better. As I say, being a bodaboda card rider is a calling. I mean, you can see where everyone is, where he's using his way to go through. Yeah, you have to be quick in thinking as well. You have to be sharp and your skills must be up to par. These the routes you have to take for us to cross from the other side to this side. It's not as easy as most people think that what the bodaboda job is. The bodaboda job is not as easy, but if you're good in it, then I believe you can make money out of it. As you can see, there's a lot of bodabodas trying to find the ways through, and this is one of the best ways to cross the roads. Yo, and we are out. We are now in Mombasa Road, and as I can tell you, it's just maneuvering through this place. As easy as that. As you can see, most of the cars will have to stay longer in this traffic. But when you see a bodaboda in Nairobi, this is the fastest way. As you can see, we're just cruising past almost every car around. The only issue is that most of the drivers will not like to give you way. Like as you can see him, he's trying to squeeze in. But then, experience these guys have, it's quite crazy, you know? Maneuvering through traffic like this one is not as easy, man. And as you can see, he's doing it effortlessly, which means experience is also counted here. Just don't wake up and just do it. As you can see, it's in and out, in and out. Yep. All that time we've been going through traffic, and as you can see, we've gone past a lot of cars to get to this place. It's like, makes work easy. And as I say, most people use it mostly when they're going to work. This is the life of a bodaboda driver. These are the challenges they actually get, because at times when they be driving like this, most of the cars may just leave the road without even indicating, which means they're at risk of being hit by other cars as well. But yo, enjoy my ride as we continue. Enjoy this ride. I'm grateful to be alive at this time. Lie to you guys, I'm having a thrill in this thing. I'm having a thrill in this bodaboda stuff. I mean, if you guys don't have that thrill, then I don't know what you're talking about. This is a thrill. If you have that hot blood, I don't know what to tell you guys, but a hot blood, you must have a hot blood to do such jobs, man. Yeah, bro. This is Nairobi, Kenya for you, and this is some of the jobs that young people do now. The easiest job, it's called self-employment for most of us. For most of us cannot secure a job, this is what we call self-employment. Did you guys see that? Yeah. And as we say, traffic. And if you're in a bodaboda, you'll beat this traffic easily. you will easily beat traffic when you're in a bodaboda. The point of bodaboda is to get there fast. A bodaboda is to get to a place you want to go fast and easily. And it's not as expensive. It's relatively cheaper compared to Uber and the matatus. But I tell you, these guys know every single corner of Nairobi. Every single corner. And we are closer to where we are supposed to be going to take our guy who's getting his new motorcycle today. He's getting a new motorcycle because he's getting into the bodaboda business. And I believe we are here. Yep, we are here. This is the place where you can get a bodaboda either for you get a bodaboda for loans. You come here. Most of the bodaboda guys come here. This is the bodaboda I used today. As you can see, it's been pimped. It's one of the greatest places. Well, there is one of our guys, some of our guys that this is our guy. He's coming for his new bodaboda right here.
Hi guys.
Yeah, this is the bodaboda ride, the bodaboda life, big time. As you can see, there are a lot of bodaboda guys here. So guys, this is the place where the bodaboda guys come to look for their bikes. It's called, what is this place called? This place is called Watu Credits. If you need a motorcycle, you just come to Watu Credits and you get a motorcycle. Mostly this is where the bodaboda guys come to look. Even not only the bodaboda, there's even tuk-tuks. There are tuk-tuks that are also going for, is it hire purchase, right? You have to pay in small bits, in small bits until you finish. It's only, they don't only deal with these tuk-tuks. They only don't deal with the motorbikes. They also deals with the tuk-tuks within Nairobi. I think you can come within Nairobi and you can get your motorbikes from here. It all depends on how you talk to them and how you agree with them. Guys, they also have electric bikes. This is an electric bike right here. It's not only the petrol ones, but you can also get the electric bikes around here. So it's the second hand and the clean ones, the zero mileages and the ones that have already been used. Now the thing is that these how far young men can go to just make sure that they can get a living. You can just come to these affordable motorbikes. It's just here. Let me show you where most of the guys come. They usually come to Watu, which is whereby they get their motorbikes. You can either get it for, you can pay cash or you can just pay parking. There are a lot of guys here coming for the tuk-tuks. Basically, for you to, if you cannot own a whole tuk-tuk, you can come to a place like Watu for you to get a tuk-tuk, not only tuk-tuk and motorbikes as well. There are a lot of plenty guys here. The process is actually fast, and the QA, the quality analysis is also fast. So the thing is that you have to come up and see what works for you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to a point whereby one of the bodaboda guys has agreed to show me how he's looking for his bodaboda, because this is the process that he has to go through to get a bodaboda. As I said, he's one of the new guys that has to get a bodaboda, and he's trying to choose which bodaboda will suit him for the type of job he's doing. Well, this is the process that always continues. Well, you have to get a bodaboda that suits you. As for him, I don't know which bodaboda he's looking for. So which bodaboda are you looking for? Which kind of motorbike are you looking for?
Boxer BM150.
Oh, he's looking for a Boxer BM150. I think that is what is going to be conducive for his type of job. And to get whatever he wants, he has to search. You know, you have to look for what you like and what you feel like suits you. It's a process that everyone has to go through. And they also repair here. So they're second hand. So as I showed you before, there's an electric bike right here. It's all about Watu. These are places, is one of the most famous places where people come and get the bodaboda bikes, and they're discounted bikes as well. It all depends with your taste, and there's some loan sales there as well. It depends on the taste that you want. It's all about that place. And as you can see, most of them are not all new. Some of them are old, but it depends with where you can get and how much you can get it for, as you can see. And the process continues. And bike unataka. For example, he's got a bike that he wants. So the only thing remaining is paperwork. And I believe What kind of bike is this?
In the Boxer BM150.
This is a Boxer BM150. This is the bike that he's been looking for. And guess what? He just came and found it in this place. Yep, this is the place he came for, Boxer. Happy new guy. Yeah, it's time for him to start working now. It's up to him to start working now. You know, once you get a tool, now it's up to you. Now you're happy. It's up to you now to start working, my guy. Now go chase that money. Go chase that money. Go chase that money. Yes, guys. So, you know, for every boda guy, you need to go through a process. And for one of the processes is that you have to have, let's say, a school. You have to go to school to be a boda driver. So for this place, let's say, what they also have a department that will advise you on the things to do before you become a boda driver. For example, right here we have Mr. Samson that will give us the guidance of how on the ways on which to be a fully certified boda driver. There's other thing. There's the importance of being with a license. So instead of me telling you, let the professionals tell you about the importance of having a license, a boda license.
School is an asset finance company.
Yes.
That's a driving school.
Yes.
Called
Yes.
Lets you get a driving license.
Yes.
With a rider.
Yes.
So you can join the school when you've taken the bike, when boarded can be added on the loan.
Yeah.
Also, if you don't have the bike,
yes,
you can pay via cash.
Yes.
10,000 first, then the 10,000 you pay before going for the NTSA exam.
Yes. What is the age group that is allowed to join these?
Just 18 and above. The ID can be registered by a citizen and book the PDL.
And you must have a license as well, I believe so.
No, if you want to register for the Watishule, you can just start afresh. Green start as your first license.
As your first license?
Yes.
So anyone can join as long as you're 18 and you have an ID and you're a Kenyan citizen.
Yes.
You're good to go.
Yes.
Guys, this is what?
One of the importance of having a driving license is the insurance that you have paid for your car, for your motorbike.
Yes.
In case you want a claim, you always require a driving license, valid driving license.
Yes.
And also for the jobs like junior, bold, you need to have a license for you to do those jobs.
Yes.
And also running with the police.
Yes.
To reduce the run-ins with the police.
Yes.
Giving you ample time to do your work.
Yes.
And also if you are the loan, they give you ample time to process your loans faster because you have a good time running to the police.
Yeah.
Also it's a requirement by NTSA. To ride a bike or a car, lorry, must have a license.
A license.
Yes.
Yes. So guys, as you can see, most of the process that most of the boda drivers have to go through, let's say professional boda drivers, this is the process they go through. And as you've heard, that you don't have to be all that here with all those years of professional. The thing is that you can come green. You can come green and they'll help you. Actually, what they'll help you. Corporates will help you with the rest of the documentation, and they'll advise you on what to do. Yeah. So if you're somewhere there and you feel like you want to be self-employed and you want to come in the boda industry, I can advise you come to right here. They have different offices which you can visit and ask for advice. So guys, if you're there and you're a young man and you feel like you really want to do boda, this is the place for you. Nice.
For the classes,
yes,
still learn good class at Vision Plaza.
Yes.
Mombasa Road.
Yes.
Ruiru, bypass, go down, want to go down.
Yes.
And Kikuyu, Katano, but there's still mobile classes.
Yes.
Around Nairobi, there are mobile classes.
Yes.
Around Gidura, Isinya, Kitengela, there are mobile classes.
So you basically in Nairobi, you guys are almost everywhere.
Yes, we are basically everywhere.
Yeah, and in case of any problems, they can always call, yeah?
Yes, customer care number you can always call.
Yes. Well, for someone to get a bike in Watu, you have to have some. Okay, this is the process basically. It's an easy process. The first thing is that you must have referees. The referees must be three of referees that actually know you for a longer period of time, and a next of kin should be there as well. And all the referees should be having a working number, an ID as well. And the next person must come with a guarantor. A guarantor, you also need to come with a guarantor who also knows you, or you know the guarantor for a very long time and has a valid ID and a mobile number that is functioning. That's the only way. It's a simple process that you can just follow. Anyone can do it. As long as you have an ID, you're good to go.
Much later.
my guy already got this guy already got his bike and he's ready to go back to work. And man, he can. I want to see how you feeling, man.
Nasikia poa mbaya.
Nasikia poa. Are you ready to go to work now?
Yeah, sure. 100% man.
100% you ready to go to work.
Tunaenda sasa tuchangamke.
Yeah, it's all about working right now. So this is the process that most of the Nairobi guys go through. So he's ready to go to work. So holla at him at any time whenever you need a motorbike rider. Anytime. He does corporate, he does everything.
Much later.
Well, taking a bodaboda is quite fun. That I can attest to. The only issue is that whenever it rains, it becomes hectic. Nobody moves. If you're using a bodaboda, it means you have to find a place to hide away from the rain. And well, I want to show you guys something. As you can see, all the bodaboda riders are parked. Nobody's moving. Everyone is running away from the rain because you cannot ride in the rain. It's a bit risky because it's a bit slippery and you barely can see where you're going to. As much as there are disadvantages, I'm still going to try to take a bodaboda back home as well. However, I only have a mini jacket off and this is going to prove to be a problem. So I'll have to persevere with the cold and a bit of rain until I get home. Hopefully the rain ceases before I leave this place. But anyway, let's enjoy our trip back home. Woo! Now it's that time that we have to leave this place so fast, even though it's raining. But it's a task that I put myself into. So it's time for us to leave this place. And now it's time to get into this rain and well, this is the normality. If you choose to use a bodaboda, then this is what is going to happen. You'll have to survive in the rain until you get to the place you're going to. Surviving in the rain, my guy. So, an experience that most people don't get. I'm not having that experience. I've never been on a bodaboda when it's raining, and here I am. Well, once you get to fuel your bike, of course, it's time you have to fuel your car, your bike. Even though we've been rained on, now you have to check on the bike as well. Everything has to be done up to the book. To be ready to be rained on when you're using a motorcycle at a time like this. Well, there are always advantages. The advantage is you'll get home early. The disadvantage is that when it starts raining, you'll have to feel it. But anyway, my guys, what a time to be alive. You don't always get this, yeah? It's very rare for you to get something like this. Well, every experience is worth it. I'm glad to be alive at a time like this. Yeah. As you can see, there's traffic on the other side. Traffic has already started building up, but still we have a long way to go. So this is an experience of bodaboda. From getting a bodaboda to experience here to the stage. He just put 250. Just 250 Kenya shillings to move that bike, and that's enough. And we are ready to move right now. And we're ready to go back and face that traffic. And now here, it's time to maneuver this traffic. It's not as easy, but the only thing that has to happen is maneuvering through the traffic. This is the only way out. If not, as you can see, Yups, as you can see, it's fast and furious. Maneuver till you make it. It's always, this is Nairobi town. Always have to maneuver around, find your way in and out. Well, if you say bodaboda work, now this is what we mean. This is the real bodaboda job. As you can see, almost a lot of people are using bodaboda because this is the fastest way home while there's traffic. All these cars here are all standing, but bodaboda is moving. This is the reason also why you see people will always choose bodaboda at this time of hour, because if you're late for work, if you're late going home, this is the way in and this is the way out, my guys. And that's the way out. Nairobi. This survival, not for the fittest. Survival with skill, and with those that are ready to take the thrill. Are you always ready to take the thrill? I am. You must have something like this. A curtain lazima. Curtain lazima. Curtain lazima.